Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright. So, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys another awesome 100% solo, 100% legit, easy double money making guide. Alright. This week we have great double money making opportunities with double money on CEO crates. I mean, come on, dude. It's so good. So this method right here, this video will be talking about how to maximize your money, what you need, everything, all right? Real quick, check this out. 9 crates is giving you $252,000 right now. That is insane, all right? Before we get started in the video, I want to actually show you guys in real time a crate mission and the amount of time it actually takes to run one of these CEO warehouse crate missions. Now, not all of them will be like this. The majority of them will, however. Now, timestamp what you guys just saw. All right, I'm not speeding anything up. I'm using the Mark II. I'm using a terabyte, and we'll talk about all the things you need in just a moment. But every time I make a money guide, I always get the certain people that just don't believe. There's the naysayers. All right, Ty, there's no way you can do it, right? Even though I've tested these methods, I've done them, right? I've got them all taken care of. I've set it up. I make sure I go through this so you guys don't have to, right? And cause if I give you something, a method, I want it to be as accurate as possible. Now, of course, all my methods, just like everybody else's, are based on averages, right? Not every mission will be this amount of time. Some will be longer. Some will be even shorter. So it works out on an average. But I wanted to bring you this and show you this in real time so you have an idea, so you can see that this actually can be done. All right. In this particular mission, I'm just going out here and I'll be talking about this in just a moment, but when you do this method and when you do crates in general, you always want to source 3 crates at a time. You buy 3 crates at a time, cost 18 grand, and the majority of the time you'll get just a single vehicle just like this, which will still count as 3 crates. And you'll just go ahead and take care of that. As you see, this is very easy. Not all of them will be this easy. Some you have to have a little shootout with, or call the cops off here and there. But it's no big deal. And remember, they all work out with the averages, okay, with the average times. So, of course, you want to be in a crew lobby or a solo public lobby. You can do all these in solo public lobbies as well. You can use the MTU method, or you can simply just go to your options in game and spam find new session. And in just a few minutes, it'll put you into your own session. Now, as you guys can tell, I'm actually kind of making this a little hard on myself. I wanted to kind of, just mess around a little bit. You see me crashing right here. And, so I'm not even completing this to the best of my ability. And you'll see here in just a moment how quickly you can get through this. But again, I want to show you guys this in real time. Now, if you are a long-time viewer and you know my methods and you know what I'm all about, you can go ahead and skip on to where we talk about the actual methods, what you need, and how much money you'll be making. But again, I wanted to make sure I show you guys. I wanted to make sure that the people out there can see this. Now, when I do my broadcasts and things like that, and I live stream and I'm money grinding, it's a totally different kind of scenario and environment. I'm not focusing on being as efficient as possible. I'm talking to people in the broadcast. I'm cutting up. I mess around. I pause and do dumb things and stuff like that. So, that's when people are like, Ty, do it live, do it live. I want to see if you can do it live. It's different. I can't be as focused because then I'll never talk to anybody in the chat. I won't even look over at the chat. I'll be focusing on what I'm actually doing in the game. And that's what it takes for these methods to work. You do have to have certain vehicles. You have to have, it takes money to make money. The game teaches you that in real life. It's the same way. It takes money to make money sometimes. I mean, it's just all there is to it. And you have to be focused just like in real life. You have to focus on what you're doing in life to be able to get ahead and get that money. You can't be, just messing around, being lazy, lackadaisical. You got to take care of business, TCB, right? So, I know it's corny. We're talking about a video game, but that's exactly what it takes, though. It does take dedication and a commitment. And of course it helps to have some friends and a good crew. But as you guys know, the majority of all my money making methods are going to be 100% solo, because I understand that there's a lot of lone wolves out there. That's the way I was for a long time. It's still, even though I run a crew, I still do a lot of my money guides and my money methods just by myself. I don't need anybody's help. I don't want to have to hold anybody back from making their own money and let them focus on what they got to do. So I'll take care of that. Now we're coming up here to the warehouse, and if you guys are paying attention to the timestamp, you see that we're coming up on 5 minutes. So again, not every mission will be this quick. Some will be a little bit longer. Some will be even shorter, like I said. So you have to work these on the averages, right? So as you see right here, I'm pulling up to the zero gas warehouse, and I was able to do this mission from start to finish in less than 5 minutes. All right. And as you see right there again, 9 crates is at $252,000. All right. So there we go. So I wanted to make sure you guys saw that and see that. All right. What do you need? And there's an asterisk next to what I say what you need, because the things that I'm showing you, this is what you need to have to maximize your income and to be as efficient. You don't have to have this. You don't have to have everything anyways. I recommend that you have 2 warehouses. I also recommend they be large warehouses, because in the long run, you'll make more money, because CEO crates are progressive. The more crates you have, the more money you'll make. But if you just have 2 small warehouses, that's fine. But the reason why you want to have 2 is so you can go back and forth between them, and that eliminates your cooldown time, because the warehouses will have a cooldown time on. A Mark II, the most efficient money grind vehicle in the game, but you don't have to have that. Passive businesses, Coke, MC, bunker, nightclub. A terabyte, that's definitely something I'd recommend having, but you don't have to. You do need to have a CEO office, and you do need to have about 60 grand in seed money, so you can, actually pay for the crates. The last 2 are really the only 2 things you actually have to get this going. So let's look at the solo method. So first, go fill up your passive businesses, right? Go purchase supplies for your bunker, your MC businesses. With the numbers I give you, I focus on just one MC business, the Coke business, because that makes the most money. All right, and we'll look at the money here in just a minute. Position your terabyte. What I mean by this, you want to place your terabyte in between your 2 warehouses. So literally park your terabyte in between your 2 warehouses, and then you'll launch your actual CEO crate missions from your terabyte and go back to it to launch it for the second warehouse. Purchase 3 crates at a time and go back and forth between your 2 warehouses, large preferably. And then you always want to sell your warehouses at 9 crates, because that guarantees 1 vehicle. Very good for the solo method. Rinse and repeat this, and then you sell your passive businesses about every 2.5 hours or 2.5 hours. That's when they'll be pretty much maxed out. Then you can be able to sell it solo without having to worry of too many vehicles. Now let's look at the money here. Each warehouse will give you $252,000 at 9 crates each. Okay, you multiply that by 2 because you have 2 warehouses, and you can fill up 2 warehouses roughly every 30 minutes. Keyword roughly. Sometimes it'll be a bit less, sometimes a little bit more. So you do the average. The average is 30 minutes, right? So go on down to the next line, and you got $252,000 per warehouse times 2, because you have 2 warehouses. All right, that ends up being $504,000, and you multiply that by 2 because you do that every 30 minutes, and there's 2 30-minute halves in 1 hour. That actually equals to $1,008,000, or roughly $1 million per hour. Now you add in your passive businesses, and you're looking at roughly $200,000 per hour with all your passive businesses combined. All right, your bunker, MC business, and your nightclub. All right, so you're looking at roughly $1.2 million per hour. And realistically, with all the money it takes to purchase this, get it going, a little mess ups here and there, there's no reason why you can't make between $850,000 to $1 million per hour this week with the double money bonus event going on with CEO crates and warehouse. This is not, hard. This is not a unknown method. I've made videos on this before. This is more like a refresher. My crew members do this. I've done this. This is definitely a feasible, possible, legitimate 100% solo method, and it becomes even easier if you have some friends with you. Okay, I mean, hands down, guys, this is a really great way to make some money. I gave everyone a $10 million challenge this week, and I'm getting complaints that it's too easy. People were hitting it the first day, right? Now, of course, they probably already had crates stored up, but I mean, if you're banging out, even on the low end, say you're making $700,000 per hour, and just a couple of days you'll have $10 million. If you spend a weekend, you put a couple of, 4, 5, 6, even if you go hard, go do a 10-hour day, minimum you should be around $7 million. But you can easily get between 8.5 and 10 million per day. So, I mean, that's, of course, it takes a grind. It's not easy. I mean, they call it a money grind for a reason, but it's there and it's possible. And this method is absolutely 100% legit, and it will work. So I hope you guys use this. I hope it helps out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. I really do appreciate you coming out and spending a few minutes of your day and watching the video. Here's all my social media information right here, my merchandise information. Check all that out. And make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button. You guys stay dangerous. See you the next one. Peace out. Yeah.